In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing you another episode of Subsistence on Season 5. Well, I'm doing some housekeeping, trying to take care of food and water. Speaking of which, comes another steak and eggs out. Actually, I need to check on my chicken upstairs too. So while I'm doing this, we can chat about, well, stuff that I want to talk about. How about that? As always, chatter on the Steam forum. Yes, I am keeping a low profile on the Steam forum again. Toxic as ever. I came back to it and yeah, wasn't impressed with the clientele, the people that hang out in the Steam forum. Oh, hello. Okay. What level 3? Oh, you're doing just fine. You don't need anything. I'll take your good stuff. Thank you very much. Couple free gifts at the top of my house. Always nice. I do expect hunters to come. Probably that rogue hunter camp, unless it moved. One of the comments was about that I have a vested interest in Subsistence surviving because I make videos. What ye who have never done this have no clue about. Yes, there are people that have entire livings that do nothing but make YouTube videos. I'm so jelly, it's not even funny. Kidding. My survival or me playing the game has nothing to do with how much money I make. If it did, I definitely wouldn't be playing video games and making videos about it. Because, yeah, it doesn't make any money at all. I mean, every 3 months, I'll see a check. And if you've never done any kind of videos, they only pay out once you get over $100. So that tells you how much money I make in a year doing videos. Not a lot. I mean, there is something. I'm not gonna dismiss it and say, "Woe is me." You know, it's like I said, it's not my income. It's just, you know, a hobby, something I like to do. Another comment from a longtime viewer was, "Hey, isn't it time for a new season? You know, after a long absence, wouldn't that be a good time to start?" And oh, I'm not hungry enough to eat that. Okay. Actually, that's not a bad point at all. The only thing is, I don't want to start a season now and then have the next update come out and be right in the middle of trying to figure out what this season's going to be. Like, Season 5 was me playing around with the new update, doing the whole winter thing. Can I survive without a BCU for the entire winter? You know, one winter. And that went pretty successfully. I really like how that series worked its way out. And I don't have a good idea of what I would want to add to it. What do I want to make my next season? I don't know right now. It doesn't mean that I want to stop playing. It just means I don't have an idea of, hey, I'm going to start a new series next week, and this is what it's going to be about. That's where that sentence stops, because I have no clue. I think what I'm waiting for is, and this is not based on any type of knowledge that I have. Okay, so don't take what I'm about to say the wrong way. I think I'm waiting for Cold Games update to give me an idea. So it's like a give and take. I want to repair you. Okay, that's where that was. It's a give and take where Cold Games adds X or it does this in the game world, and it inspires me to, oh, let me try this or let me try that. Well, it's been 4 months since the last update, unfortunately, and we don't have a settled date on when the next update is going to be released. I don't have a good idea of what to do for the next update. I think that... What is the recipe again for premium arrows? Because I'd like to have some more. Aha. Crystal. Was that 50 crystal waiting for something? It doesn't matter. I'm going to be using it for what I'm using it for anyway. And I have 42 iron plus that. Okay, cool. We will make as many as I can. I still would like a button that allows me to queue up and a certain number and then say craft. So I don't have to sit there and hit the button that many times. That would be a nice idea. And drop that right there where it's going to go anyways. I think that's the housekeeping items. Get my favorite ammo crafting. Make sure that my base is functional. It is. I'm not going to run out of power, but I think I'd run the generators for a bit. Ah, no fuel. Just to help top the base off. I think the base could survive without it, but we'll give it a little bit of a boost. So I guess what I'm waiting for is inspiration. Now, that might mean that the number of videos I'm doing for this game might taper off just a little bit as I'm waiting for that inspiration. I don't know. I said I would try to do more than one subsistence video each week, and I still intend to do that this week. I just don't know how many that is going to be. I'm going to grab 5 of these arrows, and then we'll go check the area and see what we can see out here. Take care of the plants later. Now, there are other games that I'm playing. The first of that series, though it took me all week to get a competent series started, I ran into a lot of issues, will be up today. I'm sure you guys already know what game it is. I'm not going to provide any spoilers. You'll have to just come back and watch that next video to find out. But, I hadn't played that game in a long time, and they came up with a recent update, and hey, guess what? I felt like playing the game. Same idea. All right, running rabbit. I'll leave the rabbit alone. I'm pretty good on your resources. Let me check. This is an area where I see a lot of rogue hunters back here a lot of times. It's a large expanse, open area. There's nothing stopping them from building their bases over here. So if I look out in the distance, I usually can see their fires. Kind of late in the day to see it now. The sun's too high. But I do see some scrap. We'll go ahead and grab that. And I have not talked to Cole Games since the last time when I just confirmed that, yeah, he's working on the update. It's not ready yet, but he's working on it. So no more insights or anything like that at this point. I have seen some interesting still images. I don't know if he meant for those to get out, but I have seen some stills images that somebody linked to them in the Steam forum. It goes to an account that I recognize. I don't know 100% if it is Cole Games, but I suspect that it's an alternate account for Cole Games. And if so, some of the stuff that's on there is kind of interesting. The thing is, I don't know that it would be so. If you know what I'm talking about, and I don't want to put rumors out there, and I don't want to give people false hope about what is or is not going to be in an update, especially if I don't know for sure. So I'm not going to link it. I'm not going to show it. But I get the feeling that's more of, here's, let me try this. Let me try that. How would I program this? How can I program that? And, oh, cool. I was able to make this work. Look and see what I did. Not, hey, this is what's coming in the next update, or this is what's going to be the game's direction in the future. Until I'm told from Cole Games that's what it is. All I know, it could be somebody. Ooh, we have a fishing hunter, and he's got a decent sized fish. It sounds like. Now, your decent-sized fish is my decent. Oh, it's small. It wasn't worth that. It wasn't worth the premium arrow that I whiffed with. And I don't want to waste a bandage right now. We'll hold off. Oh, hello. I know you're over the hill. Haha, in more ways than one. Guess I was close enough to the rogue camp to get everybody in on the action. Anybody else? Okay. Still say there needs to be a take-all button. Getting wood from rogue hunters, always a nice thing. Especially when it's complete planks. Oh, where's your campfire? If you were that close to aggro on me killing the... there it is. Man, their campfire is kind of far away for them to aggro to me killing their partner in crime fishing. Maybe I was close enough to them. Burnt. Dude, you guys burnt your chicken. That's a waste of a good chicken. Anytime you want to go kill the neighbors, you need to take the food off the barbecue first. Okay? So you don't burn it. I'd rather have a cold chicken after murdering the neighbors than a burnt chicken, if I had to be completely honest about the situation. So there is some speculation about, and there's stuff Cole Games has told me that I've never talked about. And no, I'm not going to spill the beans. But this was like monumental things that he was talking about. And I have no clue if or if ever it would be brought into the game. And I did kind of screw up. I left... I'm going to turn you... I don't have any food on me. Probably need to start heading back toward base and grabbing something to... I did all that talk about, oh, I need to get, food and get my water situation taken care of. All right, cool. Now let's just leave without anything that I was working on, because obviously it wasn't that important. And I call myself a gamer. It is sad. Really, really sad. Thought I saw some movement in the water. Sometimes swimming hunters going over to the base, but I think it was just... Oh, hello. And you guys are using big boy toys. It must be a bear, because a wolf... I did it already. Okay, so what I saw near the water actually was a bear. Okay. It seems as though my hunter defense or hunter spawn defense seems to have worked. The rogues never get too close to my base, and no hunter bases have come back. You know, after I put that up, I haven't had a problem with them spawning bases too close to my base. I mean, that's the whole idea. If you have, there's supposed to be a certain distance that they're supposed to maintain when they go to set down their campfire, which is their main spawn location. Generators on, and that it's not a sound that I'm used to hearing continuously. So I was like, what's that noise? Haha, it's your generators, buddy. Let's drop stuff in my dump chest. Not the greatest loot, you know, from hunters. The, you know, wasting of good premium arrows. These. And I'll take 2 with me. Didn't process all that oil, fat into biofuel. Let's add the rest of the fat that I have, and we'll just leave that running. If it goes out, it goes out. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to stress over it. Well, if the hunters aren't going to come see me, maybe I'll just go over and knock on the hunter's door and see how they're... Ooh, actually, I wouldn't be able to complete the raid. I don't have anything to open up the door other than beating on it, and it would be it'd only be a partial raid. Kill the hunters and run. I wouldn't be getting their gear. Probably not worth it right now. I'll wait until I can at least plan on getting into their bases. Now, Cold Games takes a suggestion I made ages ago, making it so that lockpicks let you pick your way into a hunter base. I'll leave you alone. Can let you pick your way into a hunter base. You know, so you make a lockpick. You can use it on a lock chest, or you can pick the door on the hunter base with your ill-gotten lockpick. Boo to lockpicks. Then I would actually like lockpicks a lot more, and it'd be one of those things that I'd always have a lockpick on me. So if I do decide, or I run into, you know, I inadvertently aggro the hunters, and it's kind of, you know, mid to late day, and I go ahead and take them out. I don't want to, I mean, for a basic hunter base, I don't want to use an explosive charge to get into it. I think that the lockpick shouldn't work on the main, you know, the hardened metal doors. Those are too strong, and you'll break your lockpick on it. It just won't work. That's why you have the explosive to blow open their big, overly engineered security door. But for their, for like a basic wooden door in a hunter base, that would be a great use of a lockpick. And you could still use the lockpicks inside the fortress once you get past the metal door with a charge. The 3 other doors that are locked, you can blast them open, you can burn them open, and hit them, or you could lockpick them. So it gives us an option to play a certain way, since it is a lockpick and the door is locked. Compromise. That's all I'm looking for. Compromise. Give me another reason to make a lockpick other than a locked chest. Then I'd be making lockpicks left and right, and I go like, hey, let's go raid. The thing about going and raiding the fortress is trying to get through all those stupid locked doors. And if I'm willing to invest the resources necessary to make 4 lockpicks, let's say, 1 I always keep on myself, 3 I'm going to use on the interior door and the explosive, that's the choice I want to make when I'm raiding the fortress. You're in my area, right? I don't want to waste an arrow on you, but you are in my area. You might want to be a little more polite. For all I know, maybe that's something Cold Games is going to add in this next update. Or maybe sometime in the future, or he never adds it. We'll have to wait and see. If I hear anything, though, I might not tell you what I'm told, but I'll tell you that I've heard something. It's the little things that I like to do for my community. Hey guys, guess what? I've heard something. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I can tell you I've heard something. Like the last time. I'm not going to tell you anything that he said, but I will say I know he's working on an update. Specifically, he was working out bugs. Now, that is a very open-ended statement, and it could mean a myriad of things. People were all excited about an update that hit the experimental. It wasn't the next update. I think Cold Games was testing some programming. So if I understand how this kind of stuff works, there's a lot of programming that's in coding that's already in the game, that's kind of like in the background, isn't currently active. And developers will, push an update out, and the underlying coding is actually there, but it's not visible to the player. If I understand how that stuff works, it's so that a developer can make sure that the system is stable with the new programming coming in, and that one system isn't being affected in a way that the developer did not intend, without actually changing the game experience for the player base. So I want to add in this line of coding. Will this line of coding affect anything else? And the developer, like in the experimental branch, maybe he's turned that feature on, but not in a way where it affects the game world, and he can see how that string of code affects, did he fix the bug, or is the bug still there? I don't know. I'm just talking out of my butt because I have no idea what he is or is not doing. But I can make an informed guess. And more than likely, it just means I'm wrong, which wouldn't be surprising because I'm often wrong about the things that I say. still would love to see a water wheel. I saw somebody post about that, and I definitely agree. Until a water wheel is added, I'll always keep asking for a water wheel. You know, I did grab the ash out of this Rogue Hunter campfire. I'll work my way around this wolf and grab it real quick. Now, the campfire should have burned out by now. Which will... Oh, it's on the upper side. I'd say it can make it harder to find. Especially with all the ground cover. Yep, there it is. Maybe I did grab the ash, and that's just the remainder of it that burned after I killed all the hunters off. So, antagonize rogue hunters again. I wonder if they will return the affection. We'll have to wait and see in the next episode. I probably will do at least two episodes of Subsistence this week. Maybe I'll even make the extra effort and go for all three. But honestly, I'm running out of... And Parkroon was exactly right. It's high time for a new season. Now, the only bad thing about that is I finally get to the point in this game where I'm 100% good to go. I've got, it's not about the struggle. It's just about the long-term survival. And I've got that pretty much worked out. Hello. And I'm, comfortable. I'm getting stuff upgraded. I haven't, fully upgraded my weapons yet, but they're doing what I need them to do, and I can produce what I need to survive. And that's when all of a sudden, okay, time to start a whole new world where I have nothing, and I'm struggling to put things together. The only bad part about starting over. But I need to figure out, maybe I can work out an idea in my head on what I might want to do in my next season. What's my challenge? What's my motivation for starting another season and producing quality content? I mean, could I just start a video, run around? God, it's going to sound like exactly what I did this episode. And just let the world happen in front of me and react to it? Sure, I can do that, but oh, Cotton, hello. I don't know how long that's been there, but I am definitely happy to see you. In November, no less. So anybody who thinks that you can't see Cotton, even in November, just before winter hits, you can still find Cotton. It isn't locked perfectly behind like the August or September date that I've seen people talk about. Dump this off, and I'll organize this later. Doing pretty good though. Drop the water in there. We'll grab one of those meals that I ran around with me. Even though I didn't get hungry enough to eat it, at least I know which ones are gonna run out first. Since I'm back in time and it's right here, I might as well top this off. And I'll keep using those. Oh, I was just about to end the video, and that's when the hunters decided to attack. Now, that is exactly what the base is meant to do. Pull the hunters over there and have them attack that area and not attack this area. Ooh. Northern Lights and attacking hunters. I see him. But I'm not going to be able to fight them, unfortunately. Come on. You know I'm over here. Come over this way. Stop that bleeding real quick. If I can pull them in a light source on that beach over there so I can, because if I can't see them, because I think it's the northern lights, it's causing more of a shadow. They're going to leave here in a second. I'm going to try to run into here real quick. Okay. Can I see them from here? Just when I saw them leaving. Oh my God, look at the damage that they did. I need to fix that. I have to repair that wall. Let me grab a couple free arrows. I mean, that's exactly what this structure was meant to do, was to take the pounding that I didn't want to... Oh, jeez. It's another set of hunters? Okay, I'm going to dive underground, under the water real quick. So, everybody is coming out to play, and they're all doing it when I can't actively defend myself because I can't see anything. That's just really ticking me off. And they destroyed that wall. I couldn't repair it fast enough. You know, I don't... You just shot my... Are you leaving already? That's one. Come on, keep firing your 9mm like... Ah, fell into the water. See, another problem with fighting on that bridge is I can inadvertently disarm myself. I can barely see you. Come on, stop. Okay, so they're running off. Not my best showing with defending my base, that's for sure. Yes, I see that I'm bleeding out. And I just inadvertently ran off the... I can't use any health items because I'm underwater. Okay, cool games. Ugh, that needs to get fixed. The fact that I can't use healing items when I'm under... I don't know if I should be able to use healing items when I'm underwater, I guess, but if I wasn't careful, I was going to bleed out there. Okay, I'm going to end the video because I can't see, you can't see. I'm just going to let them attack the base. I've been critical. This has been Subsistence on Season 5. See, the hunters are driving me away. It's not me, it's them. Blame them. I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.